traveler. Under the cockpit seats, there are places for two 12-gallon fuel tanks. Wheel steering is a lot more natural than a tiller, and it takes up a lot less space in the cockpit. Here's the sunshade. There's lots of headroom, and the boat can be sailed and powered with it in this position. Unlike a centerboard, the daggerboard has no underwater pins that require maintenance, and there's no underwater drag from a large centerboard trunk. Unlike a centerboard, it can be removed while the boat's on its trailer or while in the water, and the housing takes up a lot less room in the cabin. The rudders can be raised and lowered from the cockpit. If you hit something while sailing, they'll kick up out of the way. Fixed keels, fixed rudders, and exposed centerboards make this maneuver impossible. The daggerboard retracts fully into the hull. The 26 has a rotating mast, allowing the mast to line up with the airflow across the mainsail. These are found on almost all modern high-performance catamarans. With a fixed mast, there's a lot of turbulence along the forward third of the mainsail. The rotating mast smooths out this flow, providing more forward thrust and a lot less sideways push. It's a major reason why the boat's so fast. The mainsail now becomes so efficient that you can sail without the jib or jeno and still make good speed. It aligns itself to the proper angle without human intervention. We use stay adjusters here because turnbuckles flex, bend, and occasionally fail as a result of the mast being raised and lowered. This is the boom fang. It's not essential, but it makes for much better sail shape and a lot more speed. The rudders and the motor turn together for exceptional control. The motor can be disconnected from the rudders to allow easy steering while sailing. And now for some sailing. The boat's sailing with its Genoa jib in a brisk 20-mile-per-hour wind. This is the Pacific Ocean, just outside Angels Gate, the entrance to Los Angeles' very busy harbor. The rig's quite pretty, very efficient, and very strong. A boat that is fast and that handles well, like this one, is easier to sail and safer. It will certainly yield greater long-term enjoyment than one that is slow and unresponsive. You can learn to sail in a single afternoon. Read our excellent sailing instruction manual that's posted on our website. Choose a nice day with a light breeze when you don't have to get anywhere in particular. Turn on the engine and power around. Then put up the mainsail and let the wind provide some of the power. The engine will get you out of any tight spots. In a tug-of-war between the engine and the sails, the engine will win. After you see how it all works, try the jib. It's one of the easiest boats to sail that you will ever find. A real test of a sailboat is how well it sails in light wind. Check out the flag. Almost nothing, but the boat keeps moving. The price of the 26 is similar to the price of the best-selling full-size four-door cars delivered in California. Our prices are way less than those of our competitors. This is the boat sailing with the smaller jib. Here's the boat sailing close into the wind in lumpy seas and tacking. Some boats are difficult to tack and end up dead in the water. It's called getting in irons. Not this one. Even in choppy waters and brisk winds, it comes around fast without losing a lot of speed. This scene shows the boat going through 180 degrees from one course to the other. In really light winds such as this, many boats have trouble doing this. Not so here. In extremely light wind, the boat still sails very well. The boat is sailing in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Cornwall, England. Here's a race between the new 26, the darker hull, and our previous boat, the 26X. The speed difference is the result of the rotating mast, somewhat more sail area, and the elimination of drag from the centerboard opening in the bottom of the 26X's hull. Both boats are fast, but the new one's slightly faster. Here's a pair of our MacGregor 65s. These are among the fastest production sailboats ever built. Here's the big race in very, very light air with our MacGregor 70. The outcome was never in doubt. This is an example of blanketing where one boat, the 70, steals the other boat's wind. We handicapped the 70 by removing its giant Genoa jib. Now we have a fair race. Two boats going the same direction always results in a race, and sailboat racing is fun. At low speed, you can use both the engine and the sails. When cruising at low speed in rough water, the sails keep the boat from rolling and give you a more comfortable trip. We are sailing fast and cheating. The engine's running. It's not smart to power at high speed with the sails up because your forward speed can create really strong winds that can overpower the boat. Since we're sailing in so close to a rocky and nasty jetty, we left the engine running at idle to get us out of any trouble, like having the wind quit.